to put y'all in my business, and then I'm going to log off and take me a break off of social media. I'm definitely going to sound like a bird in a lot of this situation, but just take heed and understand we're all human and we all been done before for somebody.
Okay, W self-awareness.
So basically I started talking to this dude. The first time that we had unprotected, he burnt me. Because I felt like I was also responsible because I didn't make him get tested. I forgave him and we got through it. He went through his medication, I went through my medication, and we killed it. Throughout the entire relationship, he
Weirdo.
He has belittled me. He has called me out my name, told me I'm not this, I'm not that, I don't have shit. Every time we get into an argument, I'm a bitch, I'm this, I'm that. The entire relationship from a year ago. Mind you, I do social media. I'm on social media. He told me I had to choose between him or social media. I said social media because what are you talking about? That's literally what I do. And his ass broke up with me for that. Then came back and apologized and was like, sorry for not being supportive and stuff. I just don't want I don't want to share you basically with nobody. This shit's kind of going to be around everywhere because my head is so fucked up. Like, this shit just is crazy. Okay. Now, my house is my house. I allowed everybody to think that it was his house. When we first moved into it, he made everybody think that he got the house. I never minded that because it was something that we decided to do together. Every time he gets mad, he's literally like, oh, this my shit, you ain't had shit. First of all, I lived with my grandmother willingly in a 4-bedroom house that it's on our land. We don't have to pay rent. I was fine where I was. We got into a relationship and together decided we wanted to move together.
You moved in just a year in? It's a little fast, no?
And
he burnt your shit. Fire Lord O's died your shit. What's going on?
What it was. He was already doing his thing, paying the bills or whatever. He said we need bigger space. I was the only way we were going to get into another house without him going a different way. I had the credentials, which I do. I have all my credentials. Okay. He's not able to get nothing because he doesn't work a regular job. He doesn't have a bank account. He doesn't have a license or nothing.
So he's a trapper. He's a trapper. That's what I'm getting.
But I was so in love. He was in love too. Okay, we're going to use my credentials and your money. Boom. Teamwork.
Okay.
Ever since we moved into the house, he made people think it was his house, his house, his house. His name's not on it. Does he pay the rent? Yes. For a couple months, he wasn't paying the rent because we were arguing. So I had to pay all the bills by myself. He did not give me not $1 to pay the bills when we would argue. Mind you, he would still be in the house. He would still wash his ass, come in and out, eat the food that's in there, everything, and go to other women, do what he did, and come back.
And you stayed. I'm not passing judgment on bruh, but it's starting to sound like you walking around with that clown makeup on, gang. Why are you putting yourself through this, woman?
I never kicked him out because I can't kick him out. He lives there. I'll have to give him 30 days. And also, I knew that he didn't have nowhere else to go. So instead of him leaving, I would leave and go stay with my people. So basically today comes, and I've left out so much, but I really don't want the video to be too long. So long story short, today comes, I saw he wasn't at the house because I have the camera. When he's not at the house, I would go to the house, check on everything, make sure the house is still in order, and I would still leave. I still have not been staying there. I let him do what he do. He's unplugged my cameras, had girls in my house, done all kind of stuff. So today I text him and I'm fed up. I'm like, if you have another woman in my house while I'm not here, she's not gonna make it out. I'm not gonna lie to you. And that's exactly what I told the police too. What the fuck? So when I text him that, he fucking bum rushes to the house, I guess from the bitch house. Why don't you just move in with her? Hello, what the fuck? So he bum rushes to the house. He's banging on the door. Mind you, I'm sleeping in my son's room now because he...
You got a kid going through all this? What are you doing, mama?
Didn't want me on his bed. We have his bed at the house because he didn't have nowhere to put his stuff. I have a whole nother setup at my grandmother's house. Y'all know, if y'all follow me, y'all know I have a whole nother life, wardrobe. My son has wardrobe, everything at my grandmother's house. So he didn't have nowhere to put his stuff in storage. We used his bed. He said I couldn't sleep in his bed since we broke up, and so I've been sleeping in my son's room. Straight up, I ain't gotta lie about shit. He starts banging on my son's room door trying to talk to me. I'm like, stop fucking talking to me. I'm on the phone with my friends. I'm like, don't say shit to me, nigga. I already said what the fuck I said. We start arguing. He starts getting overly disrespectful, so I do open the door. We're arguing back and forth, da 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 da. He's like, oh yeah, I've been fucking with that bitch that you asked me about, da da da. Y'all, at this point I don't care who he's fucking with. I don't. My thing is, okay, if you're fucking with all these bitches, please, can you move there? So he starts getting more disrespectful. He's like, oh yeah, in our whole relationship, you don't even know how many you've been eating. Like, basically he's saying like he would go have and then he would come have with me at the house. He also said that he had with somebody that's close to me in our bed at my house that I don't know, and he didn't say no name. And if y'all don't believe me, I'm literally at the hospital about to get tested after I do this fucking video. Mind you, we've been broken up for like a couple weeks because I broke up with him, but it's still, I don't play about my health, and he's literally disgusting.
You don't play about your health, baby? He burnt you on the first encounter and you stayed. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I can literally honestly say he slept with at least 15 people since I've met him. Other people that I know of. Okay, back to the story about today. So we're arguing, going back and forth, da 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 da. He starts threatening me to the point where he's like, I will whip you with my and brings it out. At that point, I still don't call the police. Why? When he says that, he gets in my face. He said, I'll fuck you right now. I don't care. I said, and you're gonna go to jail. If you touch me, you're gonna go to jail. I leave out the bathroom, go into my content room trying to get away from him. He comes in there. I'm trying to shut the door. He starts throwing stuff at me. So at this point, it's like, no. He's throwing stuff. He's hitting me with my own purses, all this stuff. He picks up a metal bottle. He's throwing stuff. I'm start throwing stuff back at him. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, stop throwing shit at me. The fuck?
No.
He's getting hard shit. He's hitting me on top of my head and shit. Like, now I'm calling the police on you because I'm not finna lose my life. I have a child. What the fuck?
Why didn't you call him earlier? You took too long.
Mind you, he's also speaking on my child and my situation. I'm not even going to get into that because we already know what the fuck is good. My baby daddy know what the fuck going on. I know what the fuck going on. I talked to my child today. I'm not even getting into that shit. Especially considering somebody, yeah, we're not getting into that child shit. So yes, after he started hitting me with stuff upside my head, I did call the police. Call me what the fuck you want. I am a fucking 5'4" little woman. I'm not that fucking big, and I have a child to live for.
You did what you're supposed to do. I'm just mad you didn't do it earlier.
Motherfuckers can think all that toxic shit is cool. I don't. I'm going to make it to my son. I promise you. So I call the police. The police come. They asking both sides. All of this shit happened. I didn't have it on video that he did it to me, so obviously they weren't gonna be able to do shit. While they're doing their investigation about what me and him have going on domestically, they run his motherfucking tags just to find out that the fucking car that he's been driving this whole time is fucking stolen. So they saw.
Oh, you just a golden goose, baby. You just a golden goose. Lick. He looking at you like, man, I just hit the biggest lick. The biggest lick. Why you letting him play with you like that, man? You a pretty woman. You didn't have to go down that route. And you got a child. Why are you doing this?
Are questioning me about shit being stolen. I don't fucking know. Now, you're putting me in you're putting my livelihood in danger.
Yeah.
Not only have you been riding me around, you've been riding my child, a whole bunch of other people in a stolen fucking vehicle. How the fuck do you steal a fucking Tesla?
Damn, what's a Tesla?
So now they didn't take him for the domestic shit that I had going on because I technically didn't have no fucking proof. Now they done took him for possession of a stolen vehicle and possession of some garden and stuff. So this is my fucking life right now, and I can't do shit but live in my fucking truth. Don't think that just because y'all see people living a glamorous life that everything is so fucking glamorous.
What? For real? For real? That's crazy. As you can see right here, you know, she got a little 100K on Instagram. I mean, on TikTok, doing her little thing. Yeah, man. Okay, well, everything that glitter ain't gold, I guess. What's this? Is this
Good
an
morning,
update?
y'all. 7-something. I can't sleep. Obviously, y'all can't either. This is going to be part 2. I made a list of things that I need to address. The
Okay.
first thing is I don't like to be threatened. I don't appreciate to be threatened. I don't threaten anyone, so I don't expect the same for me. All in all, last night about 1 to something in the morning, his mom started calling me, left me a very disrespectful voicemail, text message, and called me multiple times. I won't get too much into those, but I just ask that you do not threaten me, period. To touch on something that she said is I acted so innocent and da 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 da, and I'm gonna go ahead and clear all that up. The first thing I want to address is yes, when we did break up, I did also go and do my own thing. I was with the same person though. That's the difference. Not saying that it's better. When we would break up, I would go and yeah, and I also used protection, and I also took care of
So y'all both was hopping around on some shit, huh?
myself. But I never once said that I wasn't perfect in the relationship. Let's not lose the plot here. Also, she stated that I was nasty for going back to him. Obviously, yes, I was dumb. But let's just make sure everybody does understand. Every time we broke up and got back together, I made him get tested before we were ever involved again. Every time. Also, I saw somebody say that technically it is his house because he's paying bills there. I understand what you're saying. I'm talking about like legitimately, like as far as his name not being on nothing. Yes, if he pays bills, that's his residence, considered his residence. But as far as names being on the lease, it's just mine. Just to wrap that up. Also,
I'm just a little confused on who she's targeting this to, because she provided all the information to us. I don't even she telling us stuff that she addressing with the mom that we never heard the mom side of the story.
so I don't like nobody feeling like they can expose me, and this is something that he used to say when we would argue. I think he thought that it was gonna make me like hate myself or something. But ever since I had a kid, I have a weak bladder. So yes, twice, like two or three times, while we've been really, really, really fucked up throughout our relationship, I got like drunk and I pissed in the bed like 2 or 3 times. I did. Like, no, it's not cute, but it fucking happened. So I
Bro, what? Why are you telling us this? Not everything's for the internet, man.
rather expose myself than have somebody else expose me. Speaking on the girl that was in my bed, I don't know, but the girl that he was currently talking about when we was arguing yesterday, she does know me and I know her. We've been cool. She literally had supported me for years. He even said they were talking about me and she felt bad about doing what she's doing with him, which is super weird. And then like a couple years ago, she wrote me and was like, "Let me eat you." So like technically, you're fucking my fan. I don't get it, but hey, y'all got it. And that's another reason why I'm so scared of females. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'd also like to state another thing that could be thrown out and used against me, that has been used against me. For my son's birthday, he did give me a couple $100s to help pay for some of the stuff. So, also, I'm not really understanding why everybody, like, I'm getting threats
Shit glitching?
and stuff, because like y'all do understand, like the same phone that he's doing all this stuff on, talking to other girls, even when we were together, is mine. Like the phone is mine on my plan. So it's like to say somebody asked like, oh well, why didn't you try to help him get his stuff together? I did. I started him LLC. I told him we needed to figure out how to get his license back. Like I tried. I do want to make sure everybody understands that I do take accountability. I've never not once said that I was perfect. Just like his mom also said in the thing, oh, you act like you couldn't have gave him something. That could have very well been the case if the facts didn't add up. Before I met your son, I got tested, didn't have an actual partner, then we got together, and then I had something. Okay, the facts were all there. Now, if it was a different story, I would have never said that. If it was a possibility that it was me, I would have never said that out of my mouth. The facts are the facts. Also, to the people that can relate, I'm super sorry, and I hate that we have to relate on this kind of topic, honestly. But I do appreciate all the messages. I swear the messages are literally holding me together. I'm not going to lie to you guys and act like I don't feel some type of way. Yes, the situation is shit. Yes, I don't feel my best. Yes, I feel sad. Yes, I feel mad. There's a lot of fucking emotions, but at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me. I have to do what's best for my child, and he needs to do what's best for him. Good morning.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. These toxic relationships be crazy because it's like I get being blind, dumb, and in love, but I also am like, I just feel like there's certain lines, certain boundaries that no matter how I'm feeling, no matter what's going on, it's like, no, you can't play with me like that. No, this is clear. This is not just a red flag. This is like a warning, Amber Alert, do not enter, yellow tape. If you enter, you might die type shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers still just be walking into it. So I'll be a little confused, man. And it's just like, I think this is a sure sign where some of y'all be like, oh, you got to be 6 foot. You got to be this. You got to be that. Look, man, I would say that this is a conventionally attractive woman. And she straight up threw it all away for a bum who was putting her in terrible situations. So, I think that's a testament to that. It's not just the, tall money. Nigga was broke. Nigga didn't even have no good credit. He couldn't get an apartment. Had to put it in her name. Hey, bro. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one in the comment section. I appreciate y'all. Where you at, family? My name's Whereyouatberto. Join the Where You At family live on Twitch. Look at the description. I'll see y'all there.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy. Yeah.